Y'all, y'all, y'all ready for this? Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, good afternoon, good night, and good morning. Welcome to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. We appreciate y'all for tuning in because y'all could have chose to be anywhere, but y'all chose to be right here on Relationship Entertainment Television with us. Y'all know how we get down. We get down with the Get Down each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. RETV. Y'all know I'm going to go through all this spiel, all this good stuff. Tune in, subscribe, hit the website, and everything else in between. I'm gonna do it again in a couple minutes, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. As always, couldn't do the show without the fellas that are on the air with me right there on the screen with me. We missing one tonight, so shout out to my man Black. I know he had to take care of some business tonight, so shout out to him. He'll be back next week, hopefully. Businessman, you know, taking care of family, taking care of business, all that good stuff. But as always, my brother from another mother, sitting in the corner right there next to me, my man Millionaire Mike is in the building. What's going on, Mike?
What's up, man? Chilling. got a little
shimmy,
half a shimmy.
You got the good half a cap of shimmy tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm doing all right. I'm looking at the background. It look fake on my behind me, like I got a screen up or something.
It do. It do. We'll realize in the next 5-10 minutes
when it get darker.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. But I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Ready for another week.
Is it cold out? You look like you cold out there tonight.
Nah, I'm wrapped up, so I'm okay.
Okay. I didn't know if you got the fire pit going or whatnot.
Nah, I got 2 sweatshirts on.
Okay. Mike, stay outside, though. Mike, you stay outside. If there was a sponsorship for outside, you get it.
That's why, because I can't smoke these in the house.
Yeah, I feel you. Completely understand. I don't smoke them in general, but I completely understand what I do smoke. I don't smoke in the house either, so it is what it is. As always, straight from the good DMV, Mr. Reasonable, who is on mute, is in the building. What's going on, Donnell?
I almost forgot I was on mute. I just noticed every week you be like, my brother from another mother, what's up, Mike? He'd be like, nothing, man, chilling. And then you be like, every week, and then you be like, Mr. Reasonable, what's going on? I'd be like, ain't nothing.
And he'd be like, ain't nothing.
I know.
But ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, ready for another episode of Millionaire M.A.N Cave.
For sure.
I just thought I'd switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like every week we say the same intro.
Pretty much. We're gonna have to figure out something. Hey, I think we got like 2 more episodes in this season before we take a break, and then we'll come back with a whole new season. I think starting in May 1st, I think it is, somewhere around there. I don't know. I look at it. I know it's in May. It's in May because we got a whole like 3 weeks off. We gonna fix. Maybe we'll fix all, and we'll do some redo intros and all that crap. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure some stuff out. Like Donnell said, we say the same thing every week. You know, it is what it is. But you know, it is.
But we always chilling, and
pretty
ain't
much
nothing going on.
That's a lie. It's always something going on.
Always something going on.
Pretty much. As y'all can see, like I said, my man Black ain't in the building with us, but shout out to Black. We know, take care, dog. But we got a special guest host. We can't even say that he's a guest in the building because he's been on episode quite a few times. My man John is in the building. What's going on, John? Straight out of DMV too. What's going on, John?
What's up, gentlemen? I am happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying I put the kids to bed, and now I got a little free time on my hands. So
That's what's
you know,
up. That's what's
what's
up. We
up.
put the kids to bed. You know,
Yeah.
John is the host of Daddy Confessions. Y'all make sure y'all check out Daddy Confessions podcast on all your podcast locations. It's on all podcast locations, right, John?
Right.
I ain't lying. I ain't
No,
lying.
you got it. You got it right. It's all over the place. So
all
you know,
over the place.
basically, as long as it's on Apple and Google, that's all people care about anyway. They don't
Pretty
like
much.
Spotify. It's on Spotify too. So
Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Google, all that good stuff.
Right.
What's going on, Nicole? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you for tuning in each and every week as well. Make sure y'all see she's on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel right there, where you can actually see where Nicole is actually right now. We'll see some other comments come through in a minute. But yeah, make sure y'all check out Daddy Confessions. But what's going on? What's good with you, John? We ain't seen you in a minute since the toilet paper.
The toilet paper? Yo, I think about that, John, all the time. I still don't understand why anybody put their toilet paper roll underneath. That's ridiculous to me. So it's supposed to go over the top. I know Black ain't here tonight, but it go over the top.
It's crazy because I focus on it. Like when I change the roll, like I put it over the top, but like intentionally. But I think about it, but I don't think about it at the same time. I don't know.
Man, that's a thing. You need to put it over the top for sure.
Put it over the top. John, you should already know. Watch what you say on this show, because anything and everything you say can and will be used against you by the man next to you down there, Mr. Reasonable. He got jokes about everything all the time. You can't say nothing. You can't even get a chance to say pause before Donnell jump in.
Hey, I wish you would try to slap me. Say no.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know we're gonna be talking about that tonight. The good Oscar show. We're gonna talk about the NFL. We're gonna talk about the Oscar show. We got Word to the Wise. We got Mike telling what you're smoking. We got a good show for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Don't forget, share this with your family, share this with your friends. If you're on Facebook, we ain't done what we normally do for the past couple seasons, but we normally cut it off on Facebook and go straight to YouTube. And so we ain't gonna start it tonight either. So just the FYI, but you know, next season we may get back to that. But make sure y'all subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel and the Facebook channel, so that way y'all can go ahead and get it get the show each and every time it comes on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. But in the meantime, in between time, if I can get it out, we're gonna get into this daggone intro.
Well, they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
We are everywhere, including right here on Relationship Entertainment Television on YouTube, as well as on Facebook and on your mobile devices. Don't forget, y'all can go ahead and download the app, the RETV Live app on all devices, iOS and the daggone Android devices. They don't make Microsoft devices no more, do they?
No, they stopped that. They stopped that.
Yeah, I was about to say they one hitter quitter and they was done with that one. So
they knew they couldn't compete. So
at all. But y'all can go ahead and download the app, or y'all can check it out on YouTube, all that stuff. Y'all can see me right there live on there. So put your questions and your comments right there in the chat. We will see all questions and comments that come through. Make sure y'all share it with your family. Make sure y'all share it with your friends. In addition, if y'all got any questions, go ahead and send them in. info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net. We'll take your video questions, comments, concerns, all that good stuff. Throw them in there. Again, we always innovate, and we got some new stuff coming up for y'all later on in the season. I think it's like 2 more episodes left in the season, so make sure y'all check it out. Don't forget, subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Hey, what's going on, Melissa? First timer. What are we going to talk about? We got a lot of stuff we're going to talk about tonight, Melissa. We will be talking about the slap heard around the world for starters. The whole Will Smith, Chris Rock slap. We got a little bit of sports. We got a little bit of y'all see my man Mike is up there smoking on a cigar. Some of us are not cigar smokers, so this is to be completely honest, my opportunity to learn more about cigars. I don't know about anybody else. I think Donnell, you smoke too, don't you?
Yes.
Donnell's
a little something lightweight.
little something lightweight. Okay. Smoke a little something. You know, John, you do cigars too?
Nope, not no more.
Not no more. Any
No,
reason
no.
in particular you quit or what?
I got married. And,
So wait, okay. So right quick then. So she made you stop, or it was just like because I know it's like a.
She never made me. It was literally she saw me smoking one time, and the look on her face was like, "Who is you?"
Oh,
Like she had never seen me, smoke anything. I used to smoke cigarettes when I drank. I used to smoke cigars. I like spent my whole first couple years of college smoking Black and Miles. Like I had no money. I had no money, so we just Black and Miles. And then when I met my wife, she was like, "What are you doing? You don't smoke?" And I was like, "You're right. I don't smoke. I am not."
So it was a turn off to her. So
Yeah.
that's why you pretty much stopped.
Yep. That's what happened.
Yeah. So Melissa, you smoke too, or you don't? You do or you don't? I mean, I know
she stopped when she got married too.
She stopped when she got. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I know some people's spouses don't like them smoking, and I don't mean. And based on the conversation, I think you and Black were just talking about last week.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, it can be an expensive habit, or like based on if you got like the whole set up. You said your boy smoked like $200 worth, like
a week
or something like that.
Yeah.
I have to do it like I might do it maybe like once a month. And the only I ain't gonna say the only reason, like I don't like smelling like a chimney, but at the same time, like I'm a scaredy cat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be damned. Like I didn't really smoke like that to begin with, but like I don't want to smoke and then like get cancer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Consequences. You think about the consequences of it, other than
exactly.
Because honestly, truth be told, when I see people smoke, I think people smoking just because they, they think they look cool. Like, people got a drink in their hand, they got, cigar, they think they look cool. And I'm like, because other than that, especially when you told me you don't inhale, I'm like, so what the hell is the purpose?
Right.
I'm like,
I mean, some of them smell real good. You know what I'm saying? And so, but
they'll get you too. You don't even have to inhale. They'll get you. Some of them.
Okay. I guess. I mean, whatever floats your boat.
You want a legal buzz,
dude? Let me tell you,
it's legit.
I went to this was maybe a couple weeks ago. I had coffee and a cigar, Papa's Fritas. I'm gonna put one on the show one time, but it was called Papa's Fritas. And about halfway through the coffee and the cigar, I felt a buzz. I mean, I felt like I was drinking too. And I was like, damn, this tone is all right.
And then talk about legal buzz, quite a few states where you can get a legal buzz without having to smoke a cigar, and it's a little bit more healthier than a cigar.
I'm talking for those who technically can't indulge in that situation. Some employers still don't allow it.
Right.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. They it's certain states, I think like Nevada's one. I want to say Utah's another one. It may not be Utah. It might be Colorado, where they can't actually, test you for marijuana no more or weed no more, or they can't fire you over it anyway.
You think Utah is one of those states?
I don't think it's Utah. It might be Colorado. I might be. I know Nicole knows. Nicole, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're listening.
Yeah, and I want to know too, because even if it's a company that is outside of that state.
Yeah, I don't know the whole full ramifications of it, but I know there are at least 2 states that have put in the law where the company technically cannot discriminate based on the fact that you smoke weed or not. You smoke you had a dispensary in Chicago
right now.
Right, yeah. Say right now.
Yeah, hey. She said she sneaks out the smoke. She's sneaking out right now.
Smoke more than cigars if she had a damn dispensary in Chicago. I've been in a dispensary in Chicago. They pretty dope. Sunnyside, right down the street from Wrigley Fields. It's a pretty dope dispensary because we in North Carolina. North Carolina, it's decriminalized, but it's not legal. So you can. She went Saturday to Illinois to go to. Okay, I got you. Okay. Got him run, make your pickups, and then you run back and do what you got to do. Hey, do what you got to do. I don't blame you.
Sound like a mule to me.
I was about to say, holler at me offline because I may need a shipment. But I'm if it, the whole cigar thing, I don't get it. But we give Mike his his opportunity to let us know what he's smoking on each and every day of the week. Donnell got word to the wise. And then, like I said, we're going to talk about this whole slap heard around the world. So, matter of fact, let's just go ahead and get into it right quick. Since we already talking about, I'm sure you was effed up. Mike, go ahead and tell us what you're smoking on, Mike.
All right. So, keeping in touch with our Women's History Month and the man code we had a few weeks back, where we decided that we're going to smoke only cigars with women's names or women on the label or something. I went back to the first one, the one that I liked, and that was Fat Bottom Betty. So that's the label. Fat Bottom Betty. And just in case you're wondering, she got a fat bottom. This is a Toro. And so a Toro is just I don't know how to explain it. It's just a regular cigar with the flat foot or the end that you light. And there are Coronas that are similar to it, but this one is a Toro. And it's full medium to full body. It's got a sweet note to it. And I did want to say, because I've been smoking these all month. The Deadwood series. So they're by Drew Estates. And so I don't know if anybody's familiar with because that's the big brand company that makes them, Drew Estates. And this is the Deadwood series. So that's what I'm smoking on.
What you pairing with it?
I got a little bit of peach crown. Since it has a sweet note to it, I decided to put peach crown on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Normally I'm sipping out of my cup tonight, but I'm sipping on something a little bit more red, a little bit more healthy for me. I had a conversation with a coworker the other day. They had a work outing, and I chose not to go. And he asked me why I chose not to go, and I said because people are still nasty and COVID. And that's exactly why. And don't get me wrong, I got my COVID vaccine, all that good stuff. But it's still COVID out there in these streets. Even though maybe dissipating, going away, or not necessarily going away, but we kind of, got it under control where everybody's kind of doing this thing. But I don't deal with nasty people. And so I made the mistake of actually going out. And I think I wound up picking up a daggone stomach bug. And so this is exactly why I don't go out, people. Why can't I don't understand the concept of why people don't wash their hands when they come out the bathroom or when they, just doing stuff in general.
Right.
And so, because I have no clue where I got this stomach bug from, but it is annoying the crap out of me. I think I'm I got it I want to say it didn't hit me till Sunday, and so it's still it's still lingering around here. It is Tuesday night. It's gotten better. Don't get me wrong, because if not, I completely would not be here sitting on the show with y'all right now. But I don't know. Do y'all still? I know, Mike. I know you you do stuff outdoors. Even though I saw you and the missus went to a ball the other day, the sneakers joints y'all went to, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Do y'all actually go out and do y'all thing out in the streets nowadays with COVID, the mask mandate and all that stuff?
We still try to stay outdoors. We do more outdoors now. We don't still do a lot like pre-COVID, but we do more. Okay. And if we have to do inside, at first it was a hard no, but now we will still do some inside stuff depending on the scenario. Like this was a vaccinated event, and we still had our mask on sometimes, inside. But it was dope. It was Zeta Phi Beta. It was their inaugural sneaker ball. They have a scholarship fundraising event every year. Okay. And so this year it was the sneaker ball.
Gotcha.
And it was dope. It was.
Okay. Okay. Good deal. Donnell, John, y'all hitting them streets?
I've been out in the streets. And I say that it's funny because it's like my job has gone mask optional. So nobody is wearing masks at my job. And so we're not even, we're not even 80. I think we decided that if 80% or more of the people were vaccinated, that we would go mask optional. So, that's been my life. I was like, oh, okay, nobody wearing masks. We wild, wild west around here. Okay.
So they make it mandatory for y'all to make it mandatory for y'all to get vaccinated?
No, it's not mandatory. People who not vaccinated, they still walking around with masks. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is feeling good, so they walking around without masks on. And then on top of that, we went on vacation. So we went to this spot up in Pennsylvania. There was this place called the Nemacolin, so it was like a resort. And you know, my wife is a nurse, so she wanted to she masked up. She wanted everybody to mask up, so we masked up for a little while, and then the mask came off. We was sitting in the restaurant without no mask on. We walking around the hotel without no mask on. So it just we try, but it's hard. It's we trying for sure. I do still believe in wearing masks. I keep them in the car. I got them in my pocket. But the way I work, they don't even require them in the county no more. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Melissa said that she stopped wearing the mask. Well, she ain't wearing no mask because it messed up her lipstick. Like seriously, like nah, because you do see some women that take off their mask and they got a big ass lip print on the front of that joint. And red lipstick caked up on the like. Change your mask. You can buy a mask.
My thing is they scaling back the COVID protocol, but like companies they not being supportive of it no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say no more, but they starting to pull back like benefits from it. You know what I mean? Like before. Like I had a friend who recently caught the joint and he had to burn all his personal PTO.
Oh,
versus,
dang.
you know what I'm saying? The company, yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy. I just got a
like it's your
notification.
fault for getting it.
I just got a notification. So like if you had symptoms or you know what I'm saying, like they had made it mandatory that we had got tested before we went back 1 year after Christmas break. And they was like, come, March 31st, that's not gonna be a free service no more.
Wow.
To get tested.
Wow.
Oh yeah, to get tested. But
By the way, my job tests every week.
And they got them free tests that you can get sent to your home now.
Yeah, you only get 4.
If you let a medical professional tell it, you know what I'm saying, like those might give like a lot of false positives.
Oh word,
those free ones.
And I know you, John. You said you get 4 of them, but they had a second round, so technically I got 8 of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got 10.
We didn't. You know, it's funny because we filled it out. My wife filled it out. I filled it out. We only got 1 set in the mail. So.
Yeah, they only send you 1 set per household, but then it was like a second round where you was actually able to go and put in for a second round, so you could have got another set. That's how.
Because the first set, I think when I signed up for it, it took about a week and a half for it to come, but the second time, a couple weeks ago, it took like 3 days.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. I mean, in my opinion, because if you have more than 2 people in your household and multiple people are sick at once, so the set, like they give you 2 per pack, but it's for testing to see if you got it, and if you got it, you're supposed to test again to get a negative.
Right. Exactly. What's going on, Toya? Hey, guess who just joined in joined in tonight? What's going on? Black is in the building with us.
Oh snap!
What's going on, Black? What's going on with you?
What's happening, fellas? What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, sir?
What's happening, John? Damn, John, I ain't know he's gonna have on the same color, man.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. we crip walking in here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Step tripping. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm just getting back in, man.
Hey, Melissa, we actually getting ready to get into that whole slap situation from the Oscars in like 2 minutes. We were talking. We said earlier we're gonna talk about the whole slap situation. But there's a whole bunch of angles that we can actually talk about that whole situation from. But before we do, hey Donnell, go ahead and word to the wise. You got it?
Oh man, you ready for word to the wise? Words to the wise, ladies. Your shoes. If your work shoes, your tennis shoes, your boots, all of the above. If them Jones ashy, if they all the way broken in, throw them Jones away, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand no girl with no dirty shoes, man.
Oh, he said ashy shoes.
Ashy shoes. Hey, Women don't. I mean, so question: do women take care of their shoes? Melissa, you can answer this since you're watching, or any other women that's actually watching. Do women take care of their shoes the same way dudes take care of their shoes? As women, they don't like, men. They don't put no creases in their shoes. You can only wear them a certain amount of time. They got to stay fresh. They got to stay clean. I don't know. I mean, my wife don't wear tennis shoes like that, so I really don't know. She wears tennis shoes when she go walking. That's about it.
My wife got so many shoes in the house. I don't think she could possibly wear more than one pair in a year. She got at least 300 pairs of shoes in the house. I don't know. They all over the place. She be hiding them like she don't want nobody to know she got shoes. Like, why you keep buying shoes? Why shoes keep showing up at the house?
Hey.
You ever seen like some chick, her heels be like leaning from, in the back. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah,
It's almost like you gotta file them down to even them out.
She got file them down, got kitty heels now.
I'm with you on that, Darnell. I got
from 6-inch heels down to mules.
I can't stand no dirty sneaker chick. I just no, man. I can't stand it. I mean, when you can see ketchup stains and stuff all on your shoelaces, and no, I can't stand I can't stand no dirty sneaker wearing chick. No, man. No, man.
Hey, Melissa, I think you actually hit on that was a word to the wise that Donnell gave a couple weeks ago about women having ashy and dirty feet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Tar Heels.
That was
the real Tar Heels.
Yo, I don't understand how people have feet fetish, because feet in general is disgusting. So I mean, just the whole idea.
Now, John, I will tell you this: there is nothing more sexier than a woman got her feet, the nails done. That little toe right, that big toe right, because them the two crucial toes on the foot. The big toe and the little toe, and they got a full nail that can be filed down and filed out, and they got the painted. Hey, big ups to the women that can get that white tip on that little toenail. Big ups to them.
Oh, the little French tip joint.
Yeah. Big ups to the women that can do that. Big ups to y'all. That's just sexy. And some heels with the, not the pumps and nothing like that, but the heels that show most of the foot. Just like straps and like a sliding board, like a sliding board.
I agree with you there. I agree with
you. Mean most of the foot hanging over the front like this?
Oh, no, that toe drag.
Not toe drag.
They gripping the front of the shoe.
But I'm with you though, Black. A woman in some heels and that calf muscle, once that heel go up,
and
man,
that calf muscle be popping.
Man,
they got that little one strap going around their ankle, and the only other thing that touch the foot is the top that go around the not the toes, but the backside of the toes. Boy, all right. And with something else, you can have some legging jeans, some jeggings on. You can have some, a nice skirt, nice dress. But I'm telling you, dog, hey, the coyote come out, dog. But you can kill it with them damn them dirty sneakers, though. Them dirty sneakers. Oh man. And then wear your socks right.
Wait, wear your socks right. What you mean?
What you mean by
that? What you mean?
You can look at some folks' socks and know they twisted up. They ain't put them on right inside the shoe. The line is going like not horizontal with the toes, but like perpendicular to the toes. Like they got their heel on the side of their foot. Yeah, I can't stand it.
I don't see how people wear their shoes. I don't see how people wear socks like that. Period. It's because it just don't feel right on your damn toes. It just don't. I don't know. Toya said, "Oh, my bad. Toya, it's not Toya. It's Narada. It's typing for Toya, especially them dirty Air Force Ones."
Yes.
Hey man, when them jumps start to like crease, when them Air Force Ones start to crease, and you can start seeing like that cardboard look. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't that like hey, them Air Force? I don't even call them Air Force Ones. Them like Army infantry twos, where when they walk, you can see dust come out the holes on the top of them.
That's just disgusting. Throw them away. A word to the wise, Donnell says, get rid of them shoes if y'all got some crusty ash. We call them ashy shoes, Donnell.
Yeah.
Man, all of the above.
Get rid of them, ladies.
If they broken in, get rid of them.
Yeah.
If your footprint is in the shoe,
I was about to say that down there.
get rid of it.
Hey, if and also, man, them sandals, because they love them the slide ins. When you take them slide ins off, if the inside of them slides look like the bottom of them slides, when you can't tell the difference on which one is the touch the ground and which one is touch your foot, get rid of them, dog. Get rid of them, dog. Get rid of them, man.
Yes, sir.
Stop being nasty. Stop being nasty.
Words
So
wise.
So let's get into it, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all, I don't know about y'all. I don't watch award shows just because I just don't like them. I mean, if anything, I watch maybe some of the ones like for the music or whatnot, but I don't actually care who wins an award, who doesn't, this, that, and the third. It is what it is. But apparently the Oscars was on Sunday. I ain't watch it, but all of a sudden my phone started blowing up, asking me, did I see what was going on and was it actually a real thing? I don't know. So I had to go back and watch the video. Did y'all watch the Oscars on Sunday?
Yo, I was asleep. I got a text from my wife was upstairs. I was in the basement. I was knocked out on the couch here, right here on the couch. And I got the text. The text came through and said, "Did you see that? Was that real?" And I was like, she was like, "Was that real between Chris Rock and Will Smith?" I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." But I woke up in time to see like Will Smith crying, giving his acceptance speech, right? And I was like, "Yo, something really did happen." And so I had to go back. I looked at my phone. Everything was the slap all over Instagram. Everybody was sending it to me or whatever. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then I found a version of it that was from another country where they said everything.
Yeah.
So where it wasn't bleeped out at all. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. He actually got up and slapped this man right in the middle of the award show.
Middle of the Oscars.
Yes.
I don't know. Any of y'all rest of watch? Y'all see it?
So I was spending some quality time with my girl, with Stephanie, my wife, and
you got to justify that. You got to.
We were not watching it. No, I'm saying we were not watching it.
Okay.
We were not watching it, and then the phone started blowing up, like Ty said, and we were like, "What's going on?" So we saw the video first, and then turned on the Oscars and. Just for a hot second, because wasn't nothing going on at that point. But then at the end of the night, when we were getting ready to go to bed, that's when John probably woke up because we turned on the TV and saw Will crying and giving his acceptance speech. So I still haven't seen his whole acceptance speech, but I did see the whole 5-finger slap that he gave, and that was real. I can't. A lot of people say it could be fake, but I don't see it. That was real.
So, Melissa says she only watches Soul Train Awards usually. I don't even watch Soul Train Awards because even them, they got ghetto, and I don't know.
The Soul Train still come on?
Exactly. The Soul Train Awards.
Soul Train.
I think they merged it with the BET Awards or something like that.
Oh man, God damn! I thought, hey, look, we ain't got no soul singers no more. We ain't call it soul no more. Huh?
They sure don't. Hey, Donnell, you seen it? Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Since I'm asking, so for the people who didn't see it, because we're gonna talk about this on different aspects of this daggone. Because there's so many different ways we can talk about this daggone video. Is this it right here? Yes, it's it. All right. Oh crap. Here we go.
Attention clips coming up.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
That's a reference to her hair loss from alopecia. He's laughing until he notices that she is not laughing, and then he comes out.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yo,
Yo.
Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Listen
Tell
to
me
Chris
that
Rock.
dude wasn't mad.
No, I can
Tell me
wait.
that dude wasn't mad. That shit was real. That shit was real, boy.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was real.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real because all right. So point one, what man you know is gonna allow another man to walk up to you, especially on live television, and just smack the shit out of you?
Right. He ain't
Get
even
alone.
moved.
The one
Get
that
alone.
just got the shit smacked out of him.
I mean, he really didn't move, and he didn't seem surprised. Like he was like, oh, like he just didn't even react. He barely even react.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. If you look close enough, yes, he did. And now people didn't see it, but yes, he did. He actually stopped for a second, cocked his fist, and then let it go. Chris Rock, he cocked his fist and let it go. Like, because if somebody walks up to you on the street and just smacks the shit out of you for no damn reason, or obviously it was a reason, but your first reaction is to swing back.
Right.
No,
right or wrong.
Right. But what I'm saying is when
when you
Chris
on your
Rock
job.
stood there and let him walk up on him. Like, ain't nobody gonna let somebody walk up on him like that. I mean, I don't know where Chris Rock grew up at, but where I grew up
He's
at,
from New York.
you don't let nobody walk up on you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, my daughter can't walk up on me like that. What are you doing?
I don't think he. But
nobody walks up on me like that. Nobody.
I don't think he expected it though. I think he was. You know,
look, it ain't no expect nothing. Nobody walks up on you. You know it's not scripted. You know, you just now. First of all, you know you just went at this man, woman, and so everybody say, you know, not Chris Tucker,
Chris Rock.
Everybody say, no, what's up, dude?
Chris Rock. Chris Rock.
No,
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Everybody say he laughed. No, see, you got to understand sometimes. See, I'm laughing, but the shit ain't funny.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh
and
yeah.
so that's what that was. And so let me tell you something, man. Chris Rock, hey, I don't know. Hey, dog, I don't know what, like it's John, I'm with you. I don't know where he from, but don't nobody walk. There was no good like what the hell going on? I'm at work, I'm doing my thing. I know I just said something about you. His mind just didn't click right. He was just he was acting like
Chris Rock
Asperger's that get ate by the tiger.
Chris Rock Asperger's kicked.
That goddamn badass man was just being a mad ass man. You said some stupid shit. That mad ass man do what a mad ass man do. You sitting there like, ooh, my boy. Bow, like, oh shit, it ain't my boy no more.
But even that, was he truly mad? Because he laughed at the damn joke.
Yeah, now see,
he laughed.
okay.
That's what I'm saying to you, Ty.
Hold on.
He may have laughed, but that shit wasn't funny. In his mind, I've done that a couple of times. You say something to me, how many times? I don't know how many times I got into a fight and I seen somebody talking shit. I'm like, you see this?
I do that all the time.
Okay, yeah. It's on. It's on. Hey, look, all he's saying is, hey, man, I'm about to do something and I don't give a damn about what happened to me after I do this. This shit is just funny.
Nah, so
I do that to my wife all the time.
And probably piss her off too when you do it.
Oh, yeah. And she'd be like,
and I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, like Melissa said, yeah, he did see the hurt in his
That's where I was going. That's where I'm going with
it. And I'm telling you, man, for me, you know, he's like, okay, yeah, you coming like that. Okay, yeah, all right, I get you. But then when you look over at your wife, dog, I don't know. Hey,
go ahead, Mike.
He did what he did.
Yeah. So basically the same thing. He was laughing it off to me. You know what I'm saying? He's in the moment. I mean, this is Will Smith. Will Smith has never given anyone out of 30 years that he's been, 30 plus years that he's been in the spotlight. He has never given anybody any negativity. He has never really shown, except for maybe once, I think. He has never really shown that bad side, that negative side, or tough guy side. He was laughing it off. And then he looked and he saw that look on his wife's face, and something boiled up inside of him. All that pent up aggression from the entanglement on came out. And he walked up on that stage and let Chris Rock have it.
I think honestly, I think Chris Rock was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He made the joke because Chris Rock ain't the first person that had made a damn joke about Jada. He ain't the first person that then talked about Will. He ain't the first person that then dissed all. I just think, like you said, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Jada definitely didn't find it funny because you saw her face from jump. She wasn't laughing. She wasn't laughing from jump. I think Will looked over, saw Jada didn't think it was funny. He was like, all right, I gotta go do something because my wife don't think it's funny. So I gotta stand up for my wife and my family and go up there and do something. I just personally think it was wrong place, wrong time.
Well, I think so. I consider myself the authority on Will Smith right now. I read the book. I read the book. You know what I'm saying? But this is so. There's a couple of things that I think are important to remember. One is, he just recently squashed that whole thing with Janet Huber, and the original Aunt Viv. So part of what she said in that conversation was that he didn't stick up for her. He didn't protect her in that situation. The reason why she got fired was because he didn't stand up for her when she was trying to ask for things to be changed a little bit. Right. So she got fired. And then in his book, he talks about how one of the things that he wish he would have done, he feels like he's a coward because he never stood up for his mother who got beat by his father. And so I think those two things, coupled with, Chris Rock having talked junk about his wife before, and then doing it again in front of him, like him sitting right there in the crowd. Like, I think he just felt like it was his moment to, show that he could. Who knows? I don't know what his therapy been like over the years. I know he's been going to therapy, but I'm sure she was like, his therapist was like, you need to actually have action. And so he decided this was his time to have action. You know what I'm saying? So he took action right at the Oscar, and Chris Rock happened to be the person who took the brunt of it, like Melissa said. Like, he was in the line of fire. So I think that's how it all played out. Like, it was just that moment. Like, he just felt like, I got to do something. My wife not feeling this. I got to stand up for her. I didn't stand up for my mother. I didn't stand up for Janet Huber. Like, boom, I'm going to do this. Like, we're not going to have another situation later on. So
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
I do feel Melissa got a point that she said that what if he hadn't done nothing, then old girl would have just been mad at him for,
Yo.
And he
can you imagine going home and having to sleep with your wife after she mad at you because you ain't do nothing? All the time.
Hey, but on that second note, because I did smack the shit out this month on TV, hey, when I get home, it better be out.
Oh yeah.
You better do me like I'm a damn. See, that's the whole. We talked about this the other day when we were talking about women and in sports. All right, now take Chris Rock out the equation and make that a female comedian that says that about Jada. He ain't going up there and smack her. He ain't gonna go. No. He will not go up there and smack that woman. And he'll be like, babe, hey, we're having this a little bit later. But it's a dude coming at, and see, that's the whole thing. So we are protectors of our families, man. And I don't care what the hell else go on. My first priority is protect my family. And so when this happens, you have this guy. I hate the like. And I'm glad everything happened right there, because I say it over and over again. I hate people that get online and say shit because can't nobody touch you. Now, I'm not saying Chris Rock was wrong. I ain't saying he's wrong. I ain't saying Chris Rock was right. All I'm saying is Chris Rock took responsibility for what he said, and Will Smith took responsibility for what he did. It all happened right there. It ain't happened on no line. Well, next time I see you. No, I see you. I heard you. I'm going to respond.
I'm with you. I'm with you there, Black. But I differ a little bit, only because I just don't feel like that was the time to do it. It was the place, because it happened right there, like you said. I think once he walked off stage, they could have went to commercial, and he could have knocked the shit out of him.
Yeah.
On commercial, same place, same time, just not on air.
Hey, let me explain something to you. He did it in front of the world to his wife. I'm going to pay your ass back in front of the world. You did it in front of the world. Right. Here's your payment in front of the world.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you that satisfaction of getting backstage so you can save face or me. Because first of all, that laugh at the beginning was already, I'm finna go smack the shit out of him. Right, right there.
Hey man, I can't stand them jokers. I can't stand it. It's a lot of jokers out here saying, "Oh, you know, Will Smith was wrong for that. He a punk for doing that." I'm like, man, on principle, you know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, you don't know who you got or dealing with, you know what I'm saying, that day. You know what I mean? Like, he just might have been in a bad mood altogether. You know what I mean? But
I'll be like it all the time, dog.
Like, even as kids, like growing up, like even as kids, like we might laugh, joke, ha, but when you done with that part, then you still want to keep going. Guess what? You might be suspect to get punched in the face or something. Because we tired of joking. Like, move on from that.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why would Chris Rock do that. I mean, I don't know. I think it's jokes and he a comedian, but you know, man, you've been firing off at this person right there, and you already know that this person, y'all don't get along.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that was the situation that they don't get along. I did not.
I don't know for sure, but
I'm pretty sure he said something about them before that it.
Yeah,
he did.
You know what I'm saying?
He made jokes about why they didn't show up to the Oscars in 2016 or whatever. But then since then they've had pictures, you know, of them laughing. They've been around each other's families and all that other stuff in between. So I mean, I don't know if they get along or not, or if they got along.
Well,
or not.
I know people have said that Chris Rock is an asshole. So
yeah,
true.
Right. Well,
supposedly she was offended because of the joke about her hair.
He knows it too.
Could you imagine though if you was like getting ready for an event where you was about to get an award? You know what I'm saying? You ain't know you was about to get an award necessarily, but it was possible you was about to get an award. You ready to go to this event, and your wife is like having a little bit of a breakdown. You know, she's like, "Oh, I'm about to go out." I know somebody. I think Nicole said that said that she's fine with her bald head or whatever. But let's be honest. As women, y'all still had those moments where y'all second guess yourself. Like she might have been second guessing herself right up until the time they showed up for the show. Like we don't know, Jada might have been crying. Will might have been consoling her, you know what I'm saying, before they walked into the show.
That's very possible.
Yeah, and so they walk in there and Will and Jada, you know, they trying to keep it together. They excited, but they also worried about what people going to say about, you know what I'm saying, her new cut or where things are right now. And then all of a sudden he come out with this joke. So it's just that one moment just put him over the edge. It could have been
It's like Donnell said. You never know who you're dealing with at that moment.
Yeah.
Because you might know who you're dealing with, but you don't know who you're dealing with at that moment.
Right. I done seen many dudes, they was joning on each other, and then it got real all of a sudden.
Yeah, man.
It escalates.
Like you get that one good joke in, and all of a sudden there ain't no joke no more.
The sad part about jokes are great when there's some truth behind it, right?
Right.
Like you know, people got to understand, like everybody has insecurities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some people can you know push through that. Some people can't. You know what I mean? And like I said, you touch that right button.
So then answer me this then. So does that mean it's okay for anybody else you go to a performance of any kind? It ain't gotta be a comedian, but a performance of any kind, and somebody say something or do something you don't like, you mean you can just walk up on stage and just go smack the shit out of them? Because
if you direct it towards me or mine, yes.
So I disagree.
If you say, listen, if you say my name or say my folks' name, and everybody knows exactly who you're talking to, you are responsible. That's why we tell people who come on this show, you're responsible for your own words. What you say don't make me shit. Don't what you eat don't make me shit.
If you can embarrass me, I can embarrass you back.
Exactly. And so you hold your own words. Somebody can come over here and say, I love this, I love that. Well, that's you, dog. That ain't none of me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Right. But when you put my name, that's why I always, when people had these questions, Ty, I always say, we're not answering you. We're answering the question, because I don't want to direct what I say to you as a person. I don't know you as a person. All I'm talking about is the situation. Now, that's why I hold people ask me questions. Are you asking me something you read on the internet, or are you talking to me directly? Because if this question coming from you directly, then you need to be prepared for the answer that I'm giving you directly. Don't tell me to sell your job. Don't tell me you doing this, because like in sports reporters, you know, they ask these stupid questions to these athletes. And they want the athlete to be, you asking an athlete after he got his ass whooped in a boxing match, or he lost a big game, and you say some stupid stuff to him. Well, how'd you feel when you got elbowed? Man, shut the what? Hey, are you asking me? Who the hell told you to ask me that question? You want me to tell you how I feel? Wow, just like that. Now you feel it? Right about it. So I'm that person, man. And I vow, man, I understand. I ain't condoning what Will Smith did was right or wrong. He did what he did. All I'm saying is I have a thing in mind. Wherever it happened, that's where I handle it.
Okay.
I'm not giving you. I ain't giving you no timeout. We handle it right there.
Well, what they say is, I heard it said, wherever you pitch the tent, that's where we're gonna put the fire.
Damn right.
So Nicole said comedians can no longer exist then. So here's my
they
take
can.
on it.
Yes, they can.
Like, have y'all ever watched a hockey game or ever been to one?
I watched a little bit of yeah.
Like, don't nobody ever say nothing about people getting sucker punched all the time. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they don't even, and it's for a lot less. They don't even be joking.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think, I mean, in that specific scenario, I think that's part of the sport, though. Like, you know, it's like there's no other sport other than boxing in which you can go up and down the damn court, ice, whatever, and then you just smack somebody upside the face. You don't go to a comedy show and say, you know what, I'm just gonna walk on stage and smack somebody because he was messing with me.
Now, here's what I mean by this.
To me, because of the color of his skin, it's not okay. But because it's allowed at a hockey game, it's justified.
Oh no, I ain't say that at all. Because there's black people who play hockey.
I'm just saying, the majority is.
But regardless, my point is, I don't care about the color of his skin. I mean, that's that one. I mean, I'm not defending it either way. I'm just saying one is hockey, one is comedy. So in hockey, you go to a hockey game. At least me anyway. If I go to a hockey game, if I'm gonna watch hockey, yeah, I'm looking for a fight. I can give a damn about how many goals you score because I don't care about hockey. I'm looking for a fight. If I go to a comedy show, I'm looking to laugh. I'm not looking,
But Todd, let me explain something to you though. Here, and not you. What I'm saying, I'm explaining something to you.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
What I mean by this is, if I'm a comedian, all right. Now, if somebody is heckling me, and I heckle back, that's a part of what we do. You heckle me, I heckle you back. I go at it. But if I say something personally about, like, if I see somebody they could have one arm, and I just go at this person having one arm. Now, I can sit back and be like, yeah, you're right, I got one arm. Yeah, it's funny. Or I can say, man, fuck you, I'm come up there and beat you. Listen, I ain't come here for that. I came here to laugh, not to be laughed at. No one likes to be laughed at. No one. And everybody on here that's saying he didn't do. No, listen. And a lot of people saying Will Smith is whatever. Hey, look, the consequences are the consequences. Now, in my family, don't nobody hit you, don't you hit them back. I've had to preach that, although my daughter won't listen. But every time she does something, I say, if that's the price that you're going to charge people for saying stuff wrong to you, sweetheart, or whoever you are, remember, there's a consequence that comes with it. If you are willing to take the consequence of what you do, then do what the hell you want to do. You teach people not to mess with you.
Agree. I definitely believe for every action there's a consequence, whether good or bad. You know, Toya was saying it's in poor taste. Maybe I'm lost. What he didn't do warranted a slap. Seems like he will had a Sunday of pain and Christmas cherry on top. Were you about to say, Mike?
No, I was going to say that I just wish that he had not done that personally. I wish that he had gone to the room, you know what I'm saying, or gone backstage and handled it there.
Why, Mike? Why?
Because he was on point for the night. He was on point to get a very prestigious award, you know, the top award for his genre, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was jeopardizing that.
You think he forgot that? You think he forgot that?
Oh, in that moment, hell yeah. Because I mean,
you think he forgot that he was at the Oscars? You think he forgot that he was millions of people was watching? You think he forgot that? A guy like Will Smith, who's been in this thing for damn near his whole life.
I think it's possible.
For a guy like me, and I'm not saying Will Smith is like me or I'm like Will Smith, but when I get enraged, damn the world.
Okay.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
I think Will Smith, he's
so
still from West Philadelphia, born and raised. Okay?
Yeah. All right, so Will Smith, he smacked somebody. Okay, that's the end of his career.
No, ain't nobody saying the end of his career, but it's jeopardizing his career.
He lost
it's jeopardizing it.
Maybe he don't give a damn about the Oscars. I don't know.
Right.
I'm not saying he do or don't. I'm not saying he do or don't. Maybe at that point he said, "The hell with the Oscars. My wife is more important at this point."
Yes,
the hell
that's
with the
what
Oscars.
I'm
I don't
saying.
give a damn if they give me anything or not. And first of all, that could be a message he's sending to his wife. I am here for you, and I am, no matter what the hell go on, all been said, all been done, I'm gonna handle mine, and this is how far I'm willing to go. And if you ain't willing to go that far, shut the hell up and follow.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I will agree and disagree with that. I will say that I feel like he did get enraged, and I can't say whether he knew or in other words, I can't say whether he purposely went up there knowing it could jeopardize and knowing it could do whatever, or whether he just got enraged and reacted. I feel like he got enraged and reacted. That's what I feel like, because that's the type of person I am. So, but I don't know Will Smith. So
I don't think he was enraged. You know why I don't think he was enraged? Because the enraged man would have kept slapping the shit out of his ass and stomped his ass down on stage. He went up there on control, smacked him, and walked off like he was an American Gangster Part 2. He knew what the hell he was doing. He wasn't in no race. Yeah, look, pissed off.
He might have stomped him out. He might have stomped him out if he was really enraged.
Yeah, if he was really enraged, he would have stomped him. Man, Chris, hey, oh, man, let me tell you something, man. All right, man, boy. Hey.
So I'm curious because they did interview his mother, and his mother said that she has never seen him act like that in his life. She has never seen him enraged. She has never seen him get to that point where he just walked up and just smacked shit out of somebody in his life. So honestly, I personally think there's more to it than just that.
And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
that bad, but it was on national. It was on not national. It was on internet.
He ain't knocking down. Chris Rock didn't fall, you know.
Nah, but he was stuck. He was stuck for a second.
He took it on the chin. Oh, he took it on the chin.
He took it on the chin.
If you look at the video, if you go back and rewatch the video, you see Chris Rock step back after he got smacked and ball up his hand and go, "All right, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna keep going with the show."
Chris Rock didn't want to do that, man. Ain't no way in the hell you gonna smack me on TV. I'm gonna be like, "No need to get this check."
There are some people who feel like they need to take the high road.
Yes,
Chris ain't stupid. Look,
especially when you on your
Will
job.
Smith been trained in boxing. Okay, Chris Rock ain't been trained in nothing.
First of all, here's the thing. Chris Rock is a comedian, but dog, when you see somebody walking up on you like that, I'm not just going to stand there like I'm a tree. Yeah. I will be like, "Yo, man, Will, what's up? What's going on? What's you? What up, dog? You want me to crack some jokes about you?" I'm not finna stand there because I know somebody walking to you, and Will Smith is not coming up there and say, "Man, let's hug this out." He is looking at you like, "I'm about to smack the shit out of you." And you standing there like, I hope you don't. Bow. Dog. Chris Rock could have did a whole bunch of different things to save himself and made Will look like a total fool.
He could have. But like I said, I mean, Will has never given that persona. Will has never given anything less than the high road.
We don't know that. We don't
as
according to his mother. That's what his mother said.
Yeah.
His mother
know. Your mama know everything you did.
So I'm saying that Chris Rock was probably like, yeah, we in the middle of the Oscars. This dude ain't coming up here to do nothing.
And he probably said, what he gonna do? And Will Smith showed him.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't expecting it. Like you said,
I mean, he was smiling all the way. He was smiling all the way up until he got smacked.
Y'all can I ask y'all a question? Does Jada play any part in this? Like,
hey man, look, you know
big
what?
Part.
Hey,
big
you know
part.
what, dog? I mean, I don't get into marital affairs between people, man. But for me, I would love for Jada to just come out and say her words about her man or whatever. Just go on, enlighten this dude. Go on, give him her blessing or whatever publicly.
Jada talks too much as it is. I don't think that's a good idea. Jada talk too much. I think that's the problem. Jada talk too much as it is.
I mean, I don't know what she do or not, but
she done had the man crying on the red table talk already. You know
I didn't even watch all that.
How much she love other men and everything else. I say Jada talk already, dog. I think Will was fed up for being embarrassed. Honestly.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Hey, look. Here's a different thing. See, here's what y'all missing, man. That's his wife. He got kids with this woman. She can say stuff and do stuff that nobody else on this earth can do. That's why she is his wife. So she has dominion over a lot of things that my wife can do and say things to me that I will stomp and crush another woman's brains in. Yeah, scratch that out. No, I won't. No.
I'll say, wait a minute.
Let me delete that.
No.
But my point is, my wife can do things because I know that I can choose to forgive her or move on with her. But can't nobody else from outside step in and do the same thing.
Oh, that's true.
My wife, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't do that.
Knows that trigger. They can do anything and they can say whatever they got triggers that they can pull and push that can't nobody else get away with. That's just, you know.
And honestly, I want to bring up this.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up, so talking about with my wife earlier, she brought up a really good point. Jada had every opportunity to stop Will from going up there.
Yeah, she could have said, hey, Will, stop. No, baby.
When he got ready to stand up, she could have just reached out, grabbed his hand. If she saw him stand up first, she could have just said his name, said, Will, don't. Will, it's all right.
Like, what are you doing? Something, man.
Yeah.
Make him say,
so this goes back to Ty's question. Do I feel like, or do we feel like Jada had some part to do with it? I feel like she did because she could have stopped it.
That was John.
That was John's question.
Oh, yeah. John's question. Sorry. Yeah. And so she could have stopped it.
Okay. I don't know if she could have stopped it, but she could have said something.
True.
I don't know if she could have stopped it, but I don't know what the footage is, and I don't have this footage. I don't know what she did when he came and sat back down. I don't know, because it looked like me, they wasn't sitting directly next to each other.
On opposite ends of the table, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she embraced him. Well, I don't know what she did, but it would be great for her to just show, like, whether you know it or not, whether he was right or wrong. And I'm not saying it's like a mother's love, man. Your child can do the wrong things on the face of the earth, and you know they wrong, but you still embrace them and you love them. You let them know I'm still here for you. And I hopefully that has gone on with them in this situation. Hopefully. You know, whether she would agree with him or not, whether she said, well, that look didn't mean I was mad. That look, I don't know what it is. I'm not here that's not my job. But in my mind, I would like for that to be like, I appreciate that, babe, but don't ever do that again.
Who knows whatever conversation they had?
We don't know. We don't know that. But I like that.
Who knows whatever conversation they had behind closed doors at the end of the day.
But I will say this. I'm a firm believer in how you make your mistakes. You have to atone for them in the same manner 3 times higher. So if everybody, and I'm not so much on this. I've never seen Red Table. I don't know nothing about that. But if she's doing this stuff out publicly to embarrass him, like people on social media saying that happened, I don't know. I ain't watched it. But if she's doing that, If that's not what she wants, she have to atone for that and be at one with her husband on the same high level publicly.
Yeah.
The
That's
same way that
have
she has.
to talk about
Because if he is consoling her, and what he should be doing is consoling her behind closed doors and in public. I've never seen him disrespect her or do anything. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch him anyway. I don't give a damn if he do. But I don't know no stories out there. Maybe he do. I don't know. I'm just not that TV person like that. But hey, look, man. All I see, hey, look, man. You said something about mine. I handle it. I don't need nobody to tell me I did a good job. I don't need to tell nobody I did a bad job. If you don't like what I did, keep talking. Your ass is next.
Oh, he kissed her. He kissed her when he sat down. Because I didn't, again, like I said, I didn't watch the Oscars. I really don't know. All I saw was the clip and everything that happened. Apparently, what happened on international TV was completely different than what the hell happened here. I don't know.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
No clue. But let's get into the question of the week, y'all. Let's get into the question of the week right quick. Whatever y'all's opinion about Will and Chris is, I wish just check on Will, check on Chris. But let's get into the question of the week. If y'all got a question you want to send him,
they happen in the hood every day. Hey, you go in middle school, in high school, it's a dude getting slapped every day.
Yeah, it's true. Send in your questions, info@re-tv.net. If y'all got questions, you got video questions, you want to send them in to info@re-tv.net. Y'all know what time it is. It's question of the week. We all send y'all's questions. Like Black said earlier, we answer your questions. We don't answer you specifically. We answer your questions. So the question of the week comes from, I don't know who the hell it comes from because y'all never send in y'all's daggone names. That's why y'all scared to send in videos. But it says, I'm a truck driver. Home weekends mostly. Subject/argument came up that I should do more around the house when I'm home. I feel I did enough. I cook sometimes, clean, do things for the house, etc. I was raised by a single mother, so I'm very capable. Now I do everything around the house when I'm home, cook, clean, errands, laundry, etc. Question is, here's this question, why don't I have the desire for her like I used to? I mean, I know my love language is acts of services, and she's the one who told me all about that. But without doing those basic duties, in quotation marks, I just look at her like blah. What can I do or get her to do before we turn into roommates? Question of the week. That's the question of the week. My man wants to know what can he do to pretty much before him and his wife turn into roommates. He's a truck driver. He goes about his business, but when he comes home, apparently his wife don't do everything that he feels like she should be doing, but he has no problem with doing it. And she said to him that he should be doing more when he does come home. He has no problem with doing it, but he feels like, if I'm home, I'm going to do it. But if you home, why don't you do it? And if this is the case, we're about to become roommates. So go ahead.
What was the
he doing all the work around the house?
Well,
he only home on the weekend.
Right in his quote, I want to hear what he said
home on the weekend.
Before he said blah, the blah part. What was that?
The blah. Okay. He says, so his question was, why don't I have the desire for her like I used to? I mean, I know my love language is acts of services, and she's the one who told me about all of that. But without her doing those basic quote unquote duties, I just look at her like blah. That was right before the blah.
Oh, I got it. Okay, that's very important. I think that's a key point right there.
What can I do or to get her? What can I do or get her to do before we turn into roommates? Go ahead.
I mean, my thing is, and almost every one of these questions, I start off with communication. I mean, he has to let her know, unequivocally, that he has needs that go beyond what she is expressing. Even though she pointed out to him about acts of service and whatnot, he has to express those needs and see where it goes from there before taking that next step and saying, we just roommates.
Ain't relationships a lot of work?
They are a lot of work.
People don't believe it, but it is
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and it's unfortunate that he didn't set those expectations early on. So for him to decide whether or not this was the one for him, You know, I think I side with Mike on this one. Like he has to communicate that, you know, whatever it is that he feels like he's missing from the relationship, and she has to, you know, communicate back to him whether or not it's something that she can do or is a deal breaker. And you know, at that point, he get to decide whether or not they become roommates or move on from a marriage.
Mm. And it goes both ways too. I mean, he's giving his standpoint, but he hasn't said what
but
he may not be doing.
He's the one who wrote in. So
yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is, and what popped up in my head was, you know, that it does go both ways, and for everything. Go ahead.
No, apparently she must have brought something up to him for him to say, you know, that she's the one who told me about the whole love language situation. You know, so maybe she said something at some point in time.
So if his love language is acts of service, that means he likes other people doing acts of service to him, right? So, but if her mindset is, well, I've been doing it all week, so you need to do it when you come home, then that's actually the wrong time for her to be doing, like for her to say, hey, you need to do it, because that. When he home, that's when he needs the acts of service, not when he's not home. You know what I'm saying? I know the house needs to be clean all the time, but the reality of it is that if when he come in the house, all of a sudden it's like you on
home
duty
now, you need to
like
do
you on duty, then that means that like damn, that's like, well, okay, well, welcome home. That's not a good welcome home. That's a crappy welcome home.
Sometimes you gotta explicitly say what the acts of duty is.
Yeah,
acts of duty to her might be, you know what I'm saying, sexing them every night.
Right, but
the house is dirty.
His
you know what I'm saying?
His love
but
language
if he don't
is
say,
acts of duty,
if he don't say like I want you to clean the house, you know, every day or every other day or whatever the case may be, or at least before I get home.
Right.
You know, giving him booty, the dirty house might give him anxiety.
True. That's very much true. I mean, like Mike said, I think in order not to become roommates, you have to communicate with one another. Apparently, there was. I mean, to me, I feel like there was some communication between the two of y'all, because apparently y'all talked about love languages. But apparently, like John just said, if you don't realize just because it's your love language doesn't mean it's the other person's love language. So just because it's yours don't mean it's hers. So when you come home and are doing things or she's doing things, you got to find out what's her love language as well. I think that will also help in the fact of, you know, y'all not becoming roommates, because maybe she's looking for something different. Maybe hers is quality time. Thus, that's the reason she wants you to do stuff when you come home. But I get it. If you've been on the road all week and you come home on the weekends, I mean, is the first thing you want to do is go home to clean? I mean, personally, me, I wouldn't want to, but that's just my personal opinion.
Depends on the person.
And he's only there for a couple days.
All right, man. That sentence that I asked specifically for, he said that now that I am doing the cleaning, and so something like she's not doing that. And I see her as blah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say this again. Hey, look, man, women. The thing women forget is that men are protectors of their family. That's our role. We have to put it down. But in today's society, how often do we have to really show that side? So when somebody do say something out, we go smack them just to let you know, God damn it, that's why I'm here. I do the shit that won't nobody else do for you. And so sometimes us as men in this society, we don't have women like men just as feminine as they are. And I ain't saying the men got to be gay, but he ain't got to be able to have that do that. But she done turned this dude, now truck driver, hardworking dude. I don't give a damn. Well, I know truck drivers. Hey, that's a hard ass job. You done turned a dude that's a truck driver into a house husband. You got him coming home cleaning up. Because he trying to make it right for you. He around here cleaning up. He done lost. He a line and ain't got no mane. He ain't shaved his goddamn mane off. He around here like a housewife. That's like having a goddamn. I mean, that's like people who have a smartphone but still walk around with an instant camera in their hand. Like, oh, I need to take a picture. You got a damn smartphone. What you need a desktop for? This is a desktop smartphone. It does it all. But only thing you mad at, it don't print. So you need a fucking printer.
Shit, they print now.
Oh, yeah, somebody say you pretty much.
You can print something. But what I'm saying is, so when I heard him say, so what he's saying is, you know what, man? I'm trying to do everything to make her happy. And I'm around here, and it's still communication, like everybody said. It is communication. Not saying he don't have to do those things. But what I heard him say is she ain't doing, when he get home, she don't do shit. So now he feels like, damn, what I need her for? Blah, we roommates. This thing is like, you do your part, I do my part. We split, we half and half. And anytime you got a marriage like that, it's on the way out.
And that's what he feel like. That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On the way out, yeah.
That's my point. That's how he feels. So that's what I'm saying, because he feels that it's a tit for tat marriage. That's what you got, tit for tat. I do this, you do that, and then I one up you, you one up me. Man, you got to go all in, man. It's almost like I said, Will Smith. I'm gonna show you just how far this shit is. I'm gonna go where you don't think I would ever go. Now, you see how far I will go for us. What you gonna do? And I don't know if that's Narada or Latoya. It's a sensible answer, so it must be Narada. And he is not attracted to her.
But okay.
Took that man. She didn't took him from being the silverback gorilla to a damn house husband. Ain't nobody with that shit, man.
But is he okay? So is he attracted to the fact of that she makes him work when he comes home, or is he attracted because attractiveness can be?
I said looked at. He said he's not attracted to her.
Hey, I would be more concerned. I think I would be more concerned at the fact that.
Did she call me a shithead?
Go ahead, Donnell.
I would be more concerned at the fact that if I'm on the road all the time and my house is in disarray, you won't, you know what I'm saying? My assuming that you only do like an 8-hour gig every day. Hell, she might even be working from home. We don't know. But what else? What else are you doing? How else are you spending your time? There might be somebody else in the background here.
Oh yeah, man, yeah, all that, man. That's all that right now.
Hey, look, the best friend might be on camera.
she go in the room with socks on and come out the room with socks off. And it's on camera.
I would tell my man to set up a camera.
Hey, like old boy he caught his wife last time. Same exact issue. He was leaving the house. And his buddy was coming over, dropping off some pipe. This is where he was dropping off. He was coming to fix something around the house. And man,
yeah, man, but that gets me. I mean, right now, when she's saying he don't clean up around the house when he at home. I feel it. And now, if he's just a super junky dude, then it ain't the point that he don't clean up. It's, hey, babe, you need to clean up after yourself. When you come home. It's the point is when you come home, and I need to know when he comes home, is the house clean? Is it in is everything taken care of? Now, if while he's there, the house is a shit show, then all right, yeah, man. Hey, you need to clean up behind yourself, bro.
But you know what? I think even for me, like I can't stand sometimes cleaning up behind. I get irritated cleaning up behind grown people, man, or people who are capable, fully capable of at minimum. Cleaning up their own mess.
But see, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you 110%. If you're a grown ass person, woman, man, whatever, child, clean up after yourself. But a conversation needs to have been had because maybe he feels like I've been out on the road all week. I'm tired. When I come home, I want to rest. I don't want to, come home and if I cook, then yeah, go ahead and knock the dishes out for me. or whatever the situation may be, or or the laundry should already be done, but when I come home, because I've been out on the road all day, like you said, Donnell, who knows what her situation may be? She may work from home, she may be a housewife, she may not do nothing. We don't know her side of the story. But the conversation needs to be had. If I'm going to do this,
she might be in an entanglement. Say now.
No, you might be right. But the truth is, but let's be honest. Like, if I was gone for days at a time, if I came home, I'd be like, "Yo, I first thing I want to do is get with my wife, right?" But if but the other dude might have left a mess, right?
Like Narada said.
It might be real, right? You know what I'm saying?
The Rod will be starting stuff, man. He said if the other dude made the mess, he mad, he got to come home clean up. Hey, man, I'm smacking everybody getting smacked. Everybody getting smacked that night. Hey, everybody. Hey. Who the hell ate these Cheetos? You don't eat no Cheetos. And they flaming hot Cheetos. You don't eat no flaming hot Cheetos. That's a man thing.
Be like, why these sheets stuck together?
Oh, buddy.
Hey, I'm bald head. Why I smell sporting waves on my pillow?
That's real dirty. If she ain't even changed the sheets. That's
no bull.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. But still, man, if a woman is just complaining, I mean, maybe if he's messy, all right, that's conversation. Hey, look, man, clean stuff up, man. If when he gets there, he just totally causes that. If she's noticing that when you're not, well, here's the thing: nobody never ever notices their own mess. They always notice your mess. So, yeah, that's true. Nobody never notices their own mess. They notice your mess. So if he's being extremely messy and she like, hey, you need to do something about it. Let's get this together. But if it sounds like something else, man. That sounds like she want him to clean up. I mean, damn. I mean, how dirty is the house?
But to answer his question though, because his question wasn't even about cleaning. I mean, that's some shit they can work out on their own. His question more so was about how do they not become roommates. I think Mike answered that initially by saying y'all need to have a communication because, like Toya said, if he's not finding you attractive no more, or if you're not finding her attractive no more because she's making you clean or whatever the hell the situation may be when you come home, y'all need to have a conversation. Y'all need to figure out how y'all can maybe rekindle, whether it's taking that time while you are home on the weekends, go on some dates, play some games. Like John said, the first thing he want when he come through that door is, some ass or something like that. Y'all go ahead and have that conversation about how that can make that work. Because, like Black said, y'all want outs. If y'all feel like y'all becoming roommates already, y'all want outs.
Yeah, because he's not intimate. He's not intimate into it because he don't feel like. I mean, when you take. It's almost like, man, when you take a man and try to make him into something, and he feels like, man, I'm around here doing the dishes, I'm around here washing the clothes. Hell, I clean up more than she do. And for him, it may be out of his element, and he feels like, man, damn her. I'm done with her. I'm gonna go over here to Little Salad and get this sloppy toppy. Hey, her house always clean. I don't never mess her house up. Just her hair.
Just her hair.
Hey, like Black said earlier, hey, for every action there's a consequence. So just make sure whatever you choose in your actions, just know that there's a consequence at the end of that. And Melissa, I think you're right. Some men do. Some men like that. Yeah, some men do like messing up other women's hair. That's what it is. Like the sloppy top. I don't know if that's what your response was too, but that's what it was. Hey, Black, let's go ahead and wrap this up. You got man code for the night?
Man code is self-explanatory, dog. It ain't a lot to it. Hey, man, handle your business where it happened at. Handle your business at work. Don't bring your business problems home. All I'm saying is, wherever it happened, handle it. That's all I'm saying, man. It's easy. That's it. Man code. Handle it right then and there. Because the last thing you want to do is, man, I should have said this. I should have did that. Hey, regret is one of the fastest killers of people, more than any disease. Regret. Because when you have regret, man, you put this negative thing in your mind. I'm going to say this. The regret of non-action.
Mm-hmm.
You can make the wrong action and get over it. But not making any action at all at the point of decision, that's a sin, dog. That's a sin. That is a sin. And I'm just saying, I don't know if either one of these dudes, I don't know if Chris Rock was being malicious in what he was saying about that. I don't know. I can't say that Will Smith was wrong, but I'm telling you right now, fellas, I'm just telling you right now, I've been through this. This is a personal situation that's happened to me at my cousin's house with one of his partners. I didn't know the dude. That was my cousin's partner. I'm in Atlanta. He came out his mouth wrong. I went to my cousin. I said, cuz, I'm about to turn your part out. Because if this dude say one more thing, it's on. God's my witness. It was on. And I'm telling you right then and there. And I have made a vow to myself. I don't care who you are. If you disrespect me, I'm handling it where it happens. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's got to be negative. All I'm saying is if we got a difference, we're going to talk about this right now. I'm not going to let you brew over it. I'm not going to brew over it because when we let stuff brew, we create false narratives that don't exist. But when we take action, now we got something to go off of. You did this. I did this. I don't want to hear about all that. What I would have did, what I should have did. I was going to do this. Man, if you ever do that. No, damn that. I'm gonna do. I tell you to your face. That's why I don't like the. I don't like the whatever you call this the social stuff. Hey, look, man. Hey, because you can get away with saying a lot of stuff, man. I want to be able to touch you. I want to be able to feel you. I want to be able to tell you, man, I love you if you say something I like and pound you up and hug you. And I want to slap the shit out you if you say some shit I don't like. And so if I say something you don't like, feel free. If you can get that close to me and slap the shit out of me. But best believe, it ain't gonna be no easy win. I'm telling you right now. Gotcha. So, men, handle your business at work. Don't bring it home. Because when you bring it home, you cause problems. Better handle that shit where it happens.
Handle it where it happens. Man code, handle it where it happens.
Code. There it is.
Gotcha. Now, again, he said it don't matter how you handle it, whether it's positive or negative, just know for every action, there's a reaction. So just handle it where it happens.
And that's just a business sense of mine. I mean, I handle when it's a time for decision. It ain't gonna be no, well, let me think about it. I don't think about nothing. I make a decision. I mean, I had to do one today that was just so fast, and it was everybody. People probably, man, I just did a deal today. I feel like a player, man. I feel like a player. I took a dude. I took a deal and cut it. I cut him so deep, and I was like, in my mind, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. You can't offer that dude that. You can't do that. Guess what? 2 hours later, call me back. Deal.
Okay.
I made a decision. I'm not gonna tell this. I think I'm gonna do it. Let me think about it, man. Let me give you. No. Here's my price. Cut it right there. Here's my price. This is what I'm offering. You want it or not? And walk off.
Handle it where it happens.
Handle it where it happens.
Handle it where it happens.
In life, you ain't never really losing that except the feeling of regret when you don't take action. So here, let me help everybody out. If you make the wrong action, all you got to do is keep on keeping on. And it will eventually be the right action because you learn from it. And if it's the right action, what's the big deal?
Okay. Okay.
Just don't quit. Just don't quit. Keep on keeping on, man. Make it happen.
I can
So
dig
that was our man code. Handle it where it happens. We appreciate y'all for tuning in right here, Millionaire Man Cave, each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. where it does happen, right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel, as well as download the Relationship Entertainment Television RETV app on Roku. Make sure you download the Roku app and then rate it. John, we appreciate you coming in for
Yes,
the night.
sir.
Daddy
Yes, sir.
Confessions. Y'all make sure y'all check out Daddy Confessions on all the John, you get your own spiel, damn it.
All of the podcast apps, you know what I'm saying? We're all over the place. And the newest episode is out with my boy Ty on it, talking about raising teenagers. I don't have no teenagers, so that's all him. So check it out. Daddy Confessions on all your podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all. Till next time, next Tuesday, same place, same time, 8 p.m. RETV. We out.
Peace.